Okay. We are popping today. So we just finished our Boogaloo class. Now we're gonna get to popping. Boogaloo popping. All right.
And then I turn it back. Do you want the door open or closed?
You have the AC on? That's really cold.
Okay.
Unless it's
That's
down.
fine. But, if you want to say it later, I'll be here.
Warm up. Good. Any questions on the warm up? So every time we're here, we're gonna try to warm up our body with our popping with our legs, of course, and also with our arms, right? For those that have been here before, try to incorporate more. Sometimes we did chest, sometimes we did neck. If you can add that in, that's cool. But bare minimum. I'm gonna pull my hands back so you can see what I'm doing with my knee. Okay? The knee is actually, well, that's what's working. And obviously, the arm. All right? All right, real quick. We got a full house. We'll all make sure. Religious swimming. Next week, we got to go back to masquerading because all the numbers been up. So I will just go to class. So I didn't. Okay, real quick. Name, one more time. Name and stuff. I was watching all this Netflix stuff. Have you guys seen? The one called Love Is Blind? You seen that one? And then they have the after the altar. Oh man, that's a good one. Okay, but anyways, okay, let's real quick. Just say our name, and then everybody's gonna say hi, and then your name. Okay, so I'm gonna start. What's up, guys? My name's Seach.
Hi.
So let's go back this way.
Hi, my name is Daniela.
Hi, Daniela.
Hi, I'm Margarita.
I'm Margarita. I'm Daniel. Daniel. Noemi. Hi, Edie. I'm Michael. Michael.
Natalie.
Hi, Natalie. Elias. Elias. Ron. Cora. Tien. Cool. Okay, so for some of you guys who've been here for a while, what I want to do is challenge you guys. You know how sometimes you're, when you go to a classroom or a certain setting, and let's say you're used to you're being here. I'm not thinking of Margarita. She's actually really good. She moves all those things. So the idea is next time you're here, don't stay in the same spot. Because we get into we're creatures habit. You know what I mean? So it's really easy to just stay in one spot and maybe stand your party's always the same. My idea is we're always changing. We're always getting used to new environment. Because that's really going to help you when you start to dance. Okay? A lot of times, let's say if you guys come here a lot, and there's a certain spot you're just so used to, and you're just used to being there. And if you're not used to getting down, if you're not used to, dancing in front of other people, you're gonna stay in that same rut just by moving to a different spot. It's really, really gonna help. Okay? So we're gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to remind us maybe, halftime. Yeah, we're not just gonna switch back and forth, we're gonna switch side to side. Okay? Okay. Real good. Let's do this. Let's get back with our music. We'll give you guys some more drills, and also, so we're gonna freestyle too, always. you gotta really figure out like, hey, how do I pop, right? Because like most people could just go like here, here, and then here. But that's not the point, right? The point is to pop, make it pop. How do you want to pop? So what I'm doing is I'm popping my back leg for now. So I'm going like this, and then when I go bam right here, I'm popping my back leg. Does that make sense, guys? Okay. So make sure you choose one. Now, when you're at home or when you're just practicing, you can try the front leg. Okay? So when I say use back leg, it doesn't mean like you can't do the front leg. But for now, let's try that. Boom. Boom. When I do this, I could either choose to do the back leg again, or I choose the front. It really depends on if I'm going to lean forward or back. Okay. So this is kind of like I want you guys to play with the experiment. Switch it up. Maybe you could go this one, and then this one, or you could go this one, then this one. Okay. And then when I bring my legs together, but this time for this drill, I'm putting my legs to the front. Obviously, you can go back as well. Make sense? Okay? So, for the first drill, I'm going to go back leg, front leg, and step to the front. Okay? So let's just try that for now, everybody. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Once your leg is comfortable, once you're comfortable popping your leg, you got to add the arms. Okay? For those that have arms and legs, chest, neck. Okay? So we go 5, 6, 7. Boom, boom, boom. Pop. And on the floor, let's just pop. Okay? So this is 1, 2, 3. Boom, 4. Both on one leg. As always, we never do both legs. Never. You only choose one. Okay? Here we go. 5, 6. Count it off.
1, 2.
Good. One more time. Everybody count. 5. I can always count my way to count. 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes. One more time. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, we're going to do the same thing now. So now it's the right side. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so again, back leg, front leg, step together, step to the front together, and then choose leg and pop. Okay? And remember, when I'm doing the back leg, here, I want to make sure I also practice my good isolation, right? My bottom first. Boom. Instead of here and then kind of mess up your isolation. Yes, yes. Really concentrate. And here's the thing, guys. Sometimes we think so hard to get that perfect 90 degree, it's easy to compromise. So for example, if I'm going to go 90 degrees right here, you see how I'm not as flexible, I can't get the 90 degrees. So I'm gonna say I don't need to do the 90 degrees. I could do maybe 60 degrees, right? I just want to make sure this part is nice, isolated. Boom, then boom, then boom, okay? Make sense? Let's try it again now. Let's go to the right side. So facing the clock, 5, 6, count it off. Boom, boom, 3, 4. Okay. And 4, you can just, bam, whatever, get used to arm position. Okay. Poses are so important. We gotta be like part-time models. Okay. Part-time models. Just find a pose that you're comfortable with and drill it. If you keep practicing not posing and it becomes a habit, then you're gonna be used to not posing. You gotta harness it so hard. But if you just pose, it becomes more natural, then it becomes easy, right? Do it all the time. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go to face the clock, turn to the mirror. 5, 6, 7. Count it off. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Okay. Poses. Okay, we're gonna go to left side and then right side. Same thing on the 4. You're gonna pose, right? On the 8, you can pose. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Boom. 5, 6, 7. Boom. Okay? So obviously, okay, so you're gonna be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're gonna be like, oh, wait, what do I do? That's okay. You can be like this. You can go boom. And then right when you turn around here, bam, you can put it down here. or you could do a different pose, okay? So I needed you guys to kind of see the problem. Like, wait, I'm not used to that. But then it's like, oh, solve your own problem. Make sense? Here we go. 5, 6, count it off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7,
8. 2 more times, then we try with music. 5, 6, 7, 8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, I like what Michael's doing too. So he starts holding, he's doing all the one. So instead of here, it's like, bam, bam, right? Boom, bam, shoo, bam, boom, bam, whatever. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, let's try music, okay? 5, 6, 7, But some of you should be able to kind of grow out of it, like, okay, I don't need the mirror anymore. I'm gonna try to boom, 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 bam, boom, 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 bam. You know? Okay? So I kind of want to see how chaotic we could get. Let's try this. Once, everybody do the same. So once we would go forward, forward. After the second eight count, then you're free to, okay, roam around, right? So while you're over there, see if your goal could, see if you get over here. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. You know what I mean? Try to, you know, everybody try to see where they can get to. Okay? There's no pre-plan. That's freestyle. That's all right. So what should we do? What should we do when that happens? Huh?
I think just slow down and then focus on the rhythm instead of focusing on moving.
Okay.
Because I feel like the rhythm doesn't set in. And then if I focus on moving, it's just like I don't feel it.
Okay.
It's kind of, yeah.
Good. Anybody else?
Might be incorporating your mistakes into the...
Ooh, incorporating mistake. That's really cool. So I kind of want to say that's like, I don't want to say advanced, but it's like you're just you know, it's truly freestyling, right? Because you're making a mistake, but then as long as you stay on beat with it. The problem with it when it feels too fast, you just feel like, oh, it's so rushed, and you keep rushing through. So my first advice for people who feel like that is just go back to the things that you're comfortable. What is comfortable? Boom, boom. Does that mean? It's like 1, 2, and 3, 4, and I'm like, oh, 5, 6. On the 5, 6, I feel like I'm rushing. Then I'm just going to be like 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what I mean? Take it to something that you're comfortable with, that you can always stay on beat. Because everything right now is a set of 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It kind of repeats. So that's a bar. Let that bar go. Does that make sense? So don't rush that bar, because you know the next bar is coming. So you can always, catch that next one. If you can't get it on the 5, if you got on the 5, you're like 5, 6, 7, 8, then 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Or 1, 2, 3. Right? Instead of and 3. So all of these, like, don't feel like I've got to do the latest thing that I did. Always be able to go back to the previous thing. Then you're going to be like, okay, try to stay calm. And the easiest way for me to stay calm, because sometimes you're like, wait, what's before this? And then you don't have time to think, right? So what can you do? This is basic. This is breathing. You don't have to think about breathing, right? You don't have to be like, wait, how do I breathe? All right, double, just double. Because this is what we do for warm-up, right? So anytime you feel it's rushed, get back to the then you know what I mean? So this is what a lot of dancers say to take your time. Let that bar go, take the next bar, take the next train. The next train is coming in 4 counts. You won't miss it, it's always coming. Okay? So let's try that again. First 8 count, all together, and then you guys are free. Here we go.
Niggas in the details, gotta recall a ghost. Everybody talking about mine. Gotta feel free to push harder. Don't need to see your face alive. Shadow in the
You know? Again, hopefully everybody, feedback though. How does that feel? Margarita? Yeah, you always get good answers.
I think I'm still kind of in my head.
Still.
And maybe it's just because for me, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like when I'm doing it slower, I'm feeling myself more, I mean, feeling something. So I feel like I need to be a little slower to start off with.
Yeah.
So I can feel myself, and I felt really good. And then I can go into the factories, so I still felt like I was still in my head. Too much in my head.
Cool. Anybody else? Same way?
Yeah, same way, and it's like I gotta focus on like the popping part too. So I'm like focusing on like my legs moving, and then I
yes.
wanna like also get the rhythm, emphasize the popping part.
Great feedback. Great feedback. I believe I felt that a lot too. Like especially if you're trying to learn choreography, and you're just trying to remember what the counts are. And the concept. And I see you doing this in another class. You agree, right? Anybody else feel the same? Anybody else has something to add to that?
I felt like the base for me, like the comfortable point was the step. So as long as I got there,
Then you're okay.
Kind of
Yeah.
I knew that if I had to get there, then everything would fall.
That's great. That's great. Everybody feel that too. So cool. Good. So this will make it easier. We're gonna double it. What does that mean? So instead of 1, 2, and 3, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's much slower, right? So it allows us more time, then it allows us to focus on the pop. Right? It kind of touch on what you're saying, also touch on what you're saying too. Because it's so fast, you're not focused on the pop. Okay? So let's do this. First one, we're gonna go half time. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then tempo. Okay? Or actually, it's your choice. If you want to go tempo, you can go tempo. You can switch it back and forth. Make sense? Okay? All right. So again, we're going to go the first set, halftime. And then right after that, again, we need to try. Okay? Okay, here we go. Keep going, keep going. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Good. Better?
Yeah.
Feels better?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was able to kind of go into singles? Doubles and singles. Switch between doubles and singles. You gotta try this next round, okay? Stay with your double. Stay with the boom. Okay? Mix in single when you're ready. So like what I would do is I would be like 5 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On my 5, 6, I'm ready for the next one. Right? 5, 6, and 7, 8, then 1, 2, then 3, 4, then boom, boom, whatever. Then I change back. So I think I want you guys to practice switching between doubles and singles. Okay? Make sense? And also, if I can get you guys to not look at the mirror. Okay? If you have to look at the mirror, but if you can not look at the mirror, I prefer you not to do that. Okay? So really focus on the music, being perfectly with the music, and get that popping. Because then you can really focus more on feeling that you got it correctly versus checking, like, am I doing this right? Like, it's not the visual that's going to tell you this. You'll feel it. It's right when you do it perfectly. Okay? All right, here we go. Again, we're going to start with doubles all together. Let's go left side first this time, okay? Left side first. Here we go.
We just don't build up more. So we get to the next level. Burdens have changed. So we go out to get our ends. We crack for every kiss, look, and if the world wasn't coming like family pieces, like a dot in a tree, made the same species. I can get it in the change of the beat, and everybody is the fuck, because the world was for my side. Paying all my fucking wages, we just too. I think I get some change. Oh no, my change is good. I just want my fun.
Oh, it gets to the crazy part now. That's it. Good. How was that? Better? Are we okay to switch between singles and doubles? Who was able to do that? Oh, was everybody? Yeah. Good. All right. Excellent. Let's continue doing that. This time, try to get to more of the singles, and then kind of remind yourself, go back to doubles. Because what happens is, as you progress more and more, you're gonna be like, boom, and you get to the single. But just like the doubles, if you keep doing the same thing, it gets monotonous. So you gotta always remember to go back to this. Then back, boom, and switch it back and forth. Okay? The more you switch back and forth, the better it is for the audience to watch. And I think you're gonna feel like it's less monotonous as well. Okay? So let's do it for a few more minutes and then we'll take a short break. Okay? Here we go. Better? Slowly getting better. Good. Okay, we're gonna find a partner. Why don't you guys find a partner? If you guys can't find a partner, then I'll find one for you. Find a partner. Perfect. Everybody got one. Okay. So the idea is let's get 4 8 counts. Okay. utilizing today's rules, if you will, guidelines. Guidelines, right? The pivots, you gotta have pivots in there, okay? And obviously you have to toggle. So you can't just pivot, 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 you know? We gotta do, we gotta step out, right? You can step forward, you can step to the side, you can step to the side, and then pivot as well. So here are the fundamentals. You have pivots, you have step out, and then you also have the N1, the tap tap. You gotta do tap tap. So you could be like, boom, boom, you could do that. Okay? However it is, you guys come up with it. Give me 4, 8 counts together. Okay? And we got 10 minutes. Okay, that's it. For 15 minutes. Alright? Let's get creative. Let's get to work. Here we go. I have the music on. If you guys want. Who wants the music on or off? On. We'll leave on. Okay. Progress at work right here. about 30 seconds. I want you guys to just run it on your own, okay? Run it on your own. You guys running it all together. Then, we'll do that at a time, okay? So if you need water right now, go ahead and do it. All right. Use that one, huh? Here we go, let's do this. Who would like to go first? I saw this hand up, and you guys got a second, okay? Alright. Alright, that's all I have to see. Yeah, okay. You guys go rules, right? Reminder after you're done, you're gonna run down, give everybody high five, you're gonna run down, and then make sure. Okay. Alright. Ready? Use the song. It's always a nice song to use. And I won't count you guys off. You guys start out with it. Okay, so usually this is what happens, right? Like when we do shows and stuff, we prepare, we work hard, and shows like, just like that, okay? So let's do this again. We're gonna go in reverse order. So you guys are gonna go up this time. I'm gonna shoot the first song. So, yeah. You guys are down, right? So, five, six, seven, eight. In reverse order. Yes. 5, 6, 7. Nice. All right, all right. Guys, that was excellent. Okay, now, quick reminder, next week we all gotta wear masks. I don't even see anything to do that. So we'll do that. Hope you guys enjoy this kind of, this format, right? Because I think usually what I like to do is I want to make sure the beginning students, first timers, I know it's intimidating, to freestyle or even to choreograph, but I think if we start off right and show you that it's not that intimidating, it's not that hard, right? Just know some guidelines how to move, and if you have that that practice, right? Because I don't want you guys, I don't want my students to all only be followers, because if you're just following, you're not going to be the kind of dancer you want to be. But if you know how to create, that'll make you a better follower as well. So you really appreciate when somebody choreographs something really good. Then, oh my God, that's so awesome. Versus if you never choreographed before, you wouldn't know the genius behind the choreography. And so you don't much better dancing by being more comfortable with dancing. So anyways, glad you guys are here. Let's get ready for the next class for old school night. Section for those that way. Take a quick drink of water and then we'll be right back in. All right? We out, baby.
Oh, really? Yeah.